everyone, my name is Ava.
My name is Alexis.
And we are the McClure twins. In today's video, we are going to be doing Twin Talk.
You haven't done Twin Talk in about 2 years. Mom. Nuh-uh. So you're going to do Twin Talk because, like, you guys were 4. Can you read what this says? What does that say?
Foil twins give marriage advice. Yes.
So we're going to watch this video, and I want to know what you guys think about marriage now, like what you think marriage is. And I want to ask you a few questions based on your answer here. Let's see if your answer changed since you were 4 years old.
Okay.
You always know this way to go.
This was to go.
I wanted to have this conversation because you girls have been talking to me about married people lately.
Yeah. Married means you get along. Get along.
You get along, yeah, what else?
And you get married too.
See, she always interrupts me.
Married means you
No. You're talking about that. I know.
Like them and be nice. And don't be a bad prince. Be a nice prince, be a nice princess.
So, Alexis, marriage means don't be a bad prince, right? Be a nice prince, nice princess. Ava, I think you said marriage means you have to like each other, right?
No, you said get along.
Get along. Okay. Since I asked you then at 4 years old, what does marriage mean? And that was your answer.
Okay.
Do you think your answer has changed? What does marriage mean now, Alexis?
Oh, why not me?
Because I know you want to just yammer. Like, what is? If somebody says I'm married, what does that mean?
That means you started hanging out with somebody and then started liking them. The boy asked, "Do you want to marry me?" With the girl, right? I think the boy asked. No, the girl can ask too, right? Right?
Yes, I guess the girl can ask, but I would never advise you to do that.
Yeah. I'm not even getting married or having a boy yet. I'm going to adopt a pet. I'm going to adopt a dog. I'm going to have 5 dogs.
Okay.
And 1 baby cat.
What does marriage mean to you, Ava? If somebody says they're married or wants to get married, what does marriage mean?
Marriage means first you meet somebody and you start hanging out a lot, and then you start getting along and you start liking each other. And then after a few months, somebody asks you if you get married.
Is there an age for that?
Yes. Yes. I'm 36. I think the age shouldn't be 20, like 8 or 9. And then after a year, then you should get married.
Wait, when you're how old?
29.
Oh, I think you said when you turn 8 or 9. I was like, what? So you shouldn't date for longer than a year and then get married.
Yeah. Even though you might have been dating for like 7 years. Yeah.
So I think Imani would like to know that you guys think it's weird that she's been in a relationship for 7 years.
It's kind of weird because she's been dating for 7 years and she started getting married. And she said in 2022 she's getting married, but I don't know if she is yet.
Let's see what else you guys said in this video.
What do you think a marriage is? Like, what do you know what a wedding is?
A wedding means you dress into the beautiful princess like this.
All you guys talked about was princesses.
Oh.
And you kiss each other.
You what?
You kiss each other. and I'm dying. And at midnight, the dogs dress. I love you.
That's Cinderella.
At midnight, the dress disappeared.
Dad and I are married. So that's what real life marriage is. So marriage is 2 people that love each other. What does it mean when we're all together?
That means we are family.
We are family.
And we were with you.
You were with us when
And we were wearing the same dress as you.
Yeah, you were with us when we got
same
married.
sweats
And
as you.
When you're married to somebody, you have to be really nice to each other and compromise. Do you know what compromise means?
No.
You do, Ava? What does it mean?
I have no comment.
It means
You still don't know?
oh
my
Stay together.
Compromise means, like, sometimes I tell you girls, don't I tell you, you need to make sure you're nice with your toys and you share.
Then compromise means you share the toys and you never fight with them.
Well, you can fight sometimes in marriage as long as you're not mean. Sometimes you don't agree, but as long as you're nice.
So we just talked about compromise and being nice to each other. And I said there in a marriage, people can fight. right? Because if you're in a marriage, doesn't mean you're all like, we're so happy all the time, right?
We don't fight or fuss or do crimes.
So, but in a marriage, so you understand that people can fight.
Sometimes people disagree, like you and Dada sometimes disagree. Yeah, but Dada always thinks he's right. He thinks he's the king of the house.
Your dad is the king of the house, and I'm the queen of the house.
And I'm the princess of the house, so.
Yeah, that means you have to listen to the king and queen.
No, that means I have to listen to myself.
Do you think it's okay when me and your dad fight? Yeah. Or I don't need to say we fight, when we disagree.
Yeah, yes, sometimes.
Does it bother you at all?
No, sometimes I don't agree with any of you. I'm right.
Oh, well here we go. Right down to the root of it all. Ava is the one who thinks she knows and is always right. No. Even at 8 years old, that you barely have life experience, Ava.
Actually, I've had 8 years. That's a lot.
Because for the first 4 of it, you didn't even know if up was down. That was you at 4 years old.
Okay.
So don't say you've had 8 years of experience.
I still have 8 years of experience.
Alexis, Ava said it doesn't bother her when me and your dad have disagreements. Does it bother you?
No, not really. He always gets frustrated and gets red.
He gets red?
Yeah, he gets red. He's like, oh. No.
What do you think of your dad and I's marriage? Like, what do you think about it? What's your opinion? I'll let Ava go first this time.
My opinion, it's good. My opinion is, it's good, but I'm never getting married or having a boyfriend.
If you are telling me that you're never getting married...
Or being friends with boys.
You're friends with boys.
No, I'm not.
Yeah? You're friends with... So you just hang out with people...
I've only known them for like a month. You can't be somebody's friend when you know them for a month.
Yeah, you can. Anyway, besides that, but if you guys are telling me that you never want to get married, that doesn't make me feel like you think our marriage is good. If you think our marriage is good, why would you not want something good?
No, I don't want to get married because I don't like boys. I wish I could like have a baby without them.
Well, that's something else we can talk about when you're older.
You can adopt it. You could adopt.
You can definitely adopt or foster a child. I'm just wondering what's making you so disdained that you're like, I am never getting married. Not that you have to. Listen,
no, I don't.
You don't have to get married.
Some people say they just want to get married because they don't want to be lonely.
Who says that?
I don't know. My friend.
Your friend, your same age friend?
Yeah.
So they say they don't want to be lonely, so they want to get married?
Yeah. Who is it?
But that's not a good reason to be married. It's a bad reason to have kids. You should not do those things because you're lonely. Then doesn't mean you're going to be in a good marriage or you'll be a good mom or a good dad just because you're doing things because you're lonely. That's a terrible idea.
She also said it's because she wants to have her own baby. And she says she also doesn't want to take care of her baby all the time. If she's 8 years old and thinking about this right now, that's bad.
That's very interesting. Okay, let's see. Who do people marry?
People marry with someone that's not alone, and someone is not married.
That's right. You definitely marry somebody who's not married already.
So, but you marry a fish, you send them to the beach, marry me.
Who tells who that? Who asked who to be married?
Yeah, I know.
So where do we find a prince? Where does somebody find a prince?
By a prince village.
There's a prince village?
What is that?
So you mean if somebody out there in the world wants to get married, they can go to a prince village?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this prince village?
The prince village is up the hill.
Up the hill. What if somebody wants to get married? What advice do you have for them?
So I had asked, what if somebody wants to get married? What advice would you give them?
I would give them the advice you shouldn't put your hands on each other. And also, I would give them advice, be nice to each other. And I would give them advice. Ava, can I talk to...
Wow, that's profound, Ava.
I would give them advice too. Just because how they look doesn't mean you should marry them.
Wow! Alexis for president!
And if they're ugly...
Oh my goodness. Alexis, you shouldn't say anybody could be ugly because guess what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I don't know what that means.
That means that just because you don't like somebody's look doesn't mean that the next person doesn't like it.
Oh, like the ugly duckling.
The beholder is the person looking. I can look at you and say,
Oh, Ava's so pretty.
but somebody else's eyes would come and say,
I don't think Ava's that pretty at all.
I would put some pudding sand.
Oh, okay, wow. Because everybody has their own opinions and everybody's different. So Alexis, that was very good advice, saying not to marry somebody just because of the way they look. I wonder what advice you gave at 4 years old.
Be nice and say and be nice and hope they love you.
And you should love them too, right?
Yeah, you're very love them. And you don't then you and you really don't then you're looking very, very big summer.
So Ava,
Summer.
what advice would you give somebody who wants to get married?
Find somebody that the parents like.
Oh, that's very good advice because if your mom...
Find somebody that your parents... That's not good advice?
No.
I know that you girls don't want to get married, but if you did want to get married, you didn't think your parents should like that person?
Yeah, your parents should like that. Your parents.
So that is important. That is good advice. This relationship advice kind of goes for sibling relationships too.
Nah.
So you think you should be mean to your sister?
No, but I don't
Exactly.
think I should be nice all the time.
Most of the
Because
time.
Alexis does stuff to me. I can't not do the same thing back to Hot.
Can't live happily ever after if you don't like them.
Do you want to get married one day?
No.
No? Why not?
We are being a daughter.
Yes, you will always be my daughter.
So if you see, even at 4 years old, I said, so do you guys want to get married? You know what you're supposed to say?
No.
No.
I don't want to get married. No.
So you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
maintain this for 5 years. So we'll check in another 5 years and see if you still feel the same way.
Yeah.
In another 5 years, you'll be 14.
I'll be a teenager. Even though if I have all boys in every single class I'm in,
You're still
I
not
am
gonna have a
going
friend
to-
that's a boy.
No.
What is your thing against boys? What are they doing to you? Not that I want you to like boys.
They always sweat. Yeah, they always sweat. And I've never seen a girl sweat. When we had school and it was recess. Sweat. Even though it was very cold.
I need to know what boys you guys go to school with that they just sweat all the time. Your dad and I are married, obviously, you know that.
Yeah.
We've been married for
7 years.
almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years next month. Is that a long time?
No.
Do you know there's some people who've been married for like 40 years?
I know. Imani's been married for like 7 years. He's not married. Dating. The same person.
Me and your dad hope to be married for another 50 years.
How old would you guys be? How old?
90 and 97.
That is gonna be very old. You're gonna be 90 and that is gonna be 97.
You think we can stay married that long?
Yes. So, Mama, we're never gonna get married. Yeah, but we hope you guys, if you guys are married, you don't want to get married, stay together for a long time. Yeah. If you love the person. And if you don't, and I hope you, Mama, and Dad stay married. Yeah, for 50 years. So make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and make sure if you don't like somebody, a boy, don't look at him. Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Don't even look him in the eye. And if he does, yeah, tell him he will get it.
So Ava, we done for now, okay? No. Okay. Then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, family. Thank you for watching, and make sure you do more videos. Subscribe and turn on the notifications. Thank you for watching.